The new vice principal kept humiliating our janitor, so the quiet kid exposed everything. Everyone at our school knew Mr. Lewis. He had been our janitor for almost 20 years, and he knew every student's name. He kept candy in his pocket, remembered who had a hard test, and noticed the kids having a rough morning. Then Ms. Crawford became the new vice principal, and everything around him changed. She was polite to other staff, but near Mr. Lewis, her voice got sharp. She made him re-clean hallways that were already clean. She stood over him with a clipboard while he cleaned, checking her phone like she was timing him. One morning, she made him mop the gym floor 3 times because she said there were streaks. By the 3rd time, students had stopped to watch. Mr. Lewis kept his head down and said, "Yes, ma'am." He never argued. He took every insult, even when she said he was too slow or too friendly. Teachers whispered about it, but nobody wanted to get on her bad side. Most of us looked away and felt awful, but Owen didn't look away. Owen was a quiet kid with thick glasses who ate lunch in the storage room with Mr. Lewis. Owen's dad was a janitor too, so he knew how invisible workers like that could feel. He noticed Crawford's pattern. She cornered Mr. Lewis before school, when the halls were almost empty. She raised her voice right when students walked by. She acted polite when a teacher came close, then cut him down again when the teacher left. Owen started carrying his phone everywhere. Everyone thought he was texting, but he was recording. For 3 weeks, he filmed what she was doing. He got Crawford making Mr. Lewis clean the same patch of floor 6 times. He got her accusing him of leaving fingerprints on doors he had just wiped. He got her saying, "Maybe this job is too hard for you," while 2 freshmen pretended not to hear. After every clip, Owen saved the date, time, and place. He asked students who saw it to write down what they remembered. Most were nervous, but he just said, "I don't want people saying it never happened." Owen kept it in a folder in his backpack. Nobody knew how far he had taken it until Tuesday morning by the main entrance. It was cold, so everyone was packed near the doors, waiting for the bell. Mr. Luis had just mopped a muddy spot by the front mat. It looked clean to me. Crawford came around the corner and pointed at the floor like she had found a disaster. "What is this?" she snapped. Mr. Luis said, "I just cleaned it, ma'am." She stepped closer. "Don't talk back to me. If you can't handle basic cleaning, maybe we need someone who can." The hall went quiet. Someone whispered, "Not again." Crawford kept going. She said he was lazy. She said students only liked him because he wasted time chatting instead of working. Mr. Luis held the mop and stared at the floor. Then Owen stepped out from the crowd. His phone was up where everyone could see it. His voice was calm, but it carried through the entrance. "Ma'am, I've been documenting how you treat Mr. Luis for 3 weeks. Crawford froze. "Put that phone away," she said. "You cannot record me without permission." Owen pushed up his glasses and said, "Actually, I can. We're in a public area, and this state allows 1 person in a conversation to record." She tried to cut him off, but he kept going. "I have 47 videos with dates, times, statements, and copies of district policy. I have you making him repeat finished work and insulting him in front of students." The hallway was so quiet, I could hear the heater clicking above us. Crawford tried to laugh, but it came out thin. She said he was breaking phone rules and privacy rules. Owen didn't move. He unzipped his backpack and pulled out the folder. "I already sent copies to the school board, the district office, your supervisor, and the state education department," he said. "The meeting started this morning. I brought printed copies in case you wanted to say the files were lost." A few students gasped. Crawford reached for the folder, but Owen stepped back. "Don't touch it," he said. Then he looked right at her. "Mr. Lewis has taken care of this school for almost 20 years. You've been here 2 months, and you chose to spend that time trying to make him feel small. That stops today." The front office door opened. The principal stepped into the hall with 2 district security officers and a woman from the district office. The woman asked Ms. Crawford to come with them. Crawford looked around like someone might defend her, but nobody moved. A few minutes after that, she came out holding a small box with her nameplate and the same clipboard on top. She kept her eyes on the floor as the officers led her past the students and out the front doors. Mr. Lewis stood frozen by the mop bucket. Owen turned to him and said, "I made copies for you too." Mr. Lewis covered his mouth, nodded once, and pulled Owen.